Hello again, and sorry for the delay. It's been somewhat predictably quite busy around here. You might not have noticed it, but I actually made a brief appearance in Rebecca's video last week. As it turns out, we were both at the same matriculation ceremony, so when she was filming what the Vice-Chancellor was saying, you could kind of see me in the bottom of the screen just looking up to see what the Vice-Chancellor was saying, because he was like right behind me and I had to turn around a bit to see him. So yeah, that was a surprise, and I wasn't expecting to see myself in Rebecca's video this week. Bumping into people you know is actually quite a common phenomenon here in Oxford, and to be honest, I'm kind of surprised I haven't yet bumped into Reese, considering the fact that I walk past his house almost every day when I'm on the way from my department to my college. A couple of days after matriculation, my sister arrived for a visit. It was the perfect excuse to be a tourist and be unashamedly enthusiastic about taking photos in front of the Bridge of Sighs at Hertford and the Radcliffe Camera and other landmarks that I generally would feel a little bit weird taking photos in front of because I'm a student. I don't know why I have that issue, but I do. So yeah, that was fun to have an excuse, really. Angelique was quite right when she said that very often you find yourself just shuttling between the same few places without really taking much notice of your surroundings. The walk from my room to my department crosses the Castle Mill stream, and when I'm there, I try to think less about the topic of my next essay and more about the present moment and just try to live now. Because to quote either Riff Raff from Rocky Horror or Cézanne, if that's more your cup of tea, time is fleeting. And it's already fourth week, and next week is when the madness sets in. Change of scene! Some people started watching TV in the room I was filming in before, so I've had to move back to my room. Where was I? In a comment on a previous video, someone had asked what my sleeping habits were like, so I figured I might as well just tell you a bit about my daily routine. So it's pretty set at the moment, even though I think it could change for the better in quite a few ways, but I figured, might as well just let you know what it's like. I generally wake up sometime between 8 and 9, depending on if I have any lectures that morning and what time I slept the night before. On most days, I think on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays I have classes that start at 10, and on Tuesdays and Wednesdays I finish by 12, and on Thursdays I finish at 3 because I have more lectures. I only have about 10 or 11 hours of lectures a week, and that's because most of my work is to be done outside of the classroom, and then in class we just discuss what we've done, except for my language classes where we have a lot of homework and we just it's more hands-on than, say, essay-based classes in that respect. After class, I either have lunch with a classmate or I eat at home, and then I start working on my readings or essays or any language homework that I have, depending on what's due next. I end up doing something most evenings at the moment. Sometimes it's a seminar or a lecture, sometimes it's just dinner or some other social event like a bar swap, and sometimes I just watch a film in the MCR. It's very varied. It depends on what's on and what I'm interested in and how tired I am. I've recently also taken to working in the MCR in the evenings. So there's usually about 6 or 7 people working at a large table. Everybody's doing their own thing and they have their headphones in, but at the same time we're also not going mad from days on end of social deprivation. That can sometimes happen if you're in the middle of a really tough week. I also like working in the MCR because I get to find out more about what my friends are studying and what they're interested in. Like just last week I learned about Hungarian politics and current affairs, and also how to make a presentation that's so visually appealing that nobody ends up caring what the content is like anymore. I usually get back to my room at around midnight, and then depending on how much I have to do that week, I'll either work a little bit more and get some more done, or I'll read something entertaining, or watch a video or something, and then I go to bed. Now, I know that I could technically get some more sleep if I manage my time a little bit better, but I'm still kind of trying to sort that out. I'm not entirely convinced that I have the best system at the moment, but, I'm working on it. Anyway, I think that's it for now. If you have any comments or questions at all, just leave them below and I'll get back to it either in a comment or in my next video. Or if it's a question for someone else, then yeah, there's always someone who can answer you. I'll leave you some short clips of my sister's visit and also a photo of a friend and I dressed up for a Halloween formal dinner. Bye bye!